Hey yo, how y'all doing tonight? It's your boy Ler.
This your boy Herc was popping.
You tune into the hip hop hour, y'all. How y'all feeling tonight?
It's popping. Chia.
Ask them how they feeling, Herc.
How you feeling, y'all?
Listen, man, we gonna give y'all some of the illest hip hop tonight, the illest talk. We the realest in the 802 right now and around the world, period.
We know how y'all feel listening in this city with no hip hop, but we about to bring it to you raw.
What we got tuned up for him right now? What we got for him?
We got a little bit of that new Jeezy just dropped last week, September 2nd. The autobiography, gonna cop that.
What y'all know about that Jeezy? All right, tune in right now. Go ahead, Herc, drop it.
Let's listen to the new track, yo. The single off of that album, Seen It All.
Let's go. Hey, what y'all know about that Seen It All, man? But check it out, man. What y'all think about this Jeezy arrest, though, for real, in real life?
AK-47 in the truck.
In the truck, though?
5 other dudes, AK-47. I'm not talking about that Iraq AK-47. I'm talking about that fully auto.
These
real
rappers
joint.
Can't catch a break out here, man. Never. Jeezy, he living up to his name, man.
Absolutely, but the thing that blew my mind was that he paid his $1 million bail right off the top, but then paid for the other 5 cats $1 million bail.
What's that, 6 mil?
That's 6 mil
flat.
And then 2 days ago, he donated $1 million to a Mike Brown Foundation.
He also doing $1 million Jeezy scholarship with some real estate cat.
Mr. Real Estate out of Atlanta. That's crazy. So this boy is just dropping millions and millions. I don't know if it's clear his name.
That's no problem to him, though, man.
Nah. I guess the snowman really got that blow, man, because it's looking like real money out here.
For real, man.
Seen It All dropped on September 2nd. In my opinion, it is the dopest Jeezy album of all time. I know that makes Jeezy fans a little crazy. You got the movement, you got motivation, you got the recession. But honestly, man, this is where he really goes off.
I'm a little uneducated, though. I'm going to have to get on top of that.
Yeah, I mean, listen to his earlier tapes, but if you listen to this tape start to finish, you feel not only that drug talk, but that real life
Question,
joints.
though. Would you suggest this to somebody who's just about to get into Jeezy? Would you say, what album you say go to first? This joint or something older?
I would say go straight off to the bat to the Motivation tape. His second album under the name Young Jeezy. He used to be called Young J. and yeah, that was way before he was famous. Some cats think that Seen It All is his 4th album. Actually, no, it's his 7th. Remember, we ain't always famous when we start off. So I would say start off with the Motivation, and then when you really want to hear it lyrically, you go to Seen It All.
All right, so let me tell you something, Herc. Shout out your Instagram and Twitter real quick and let them know.
Yo, Instagram and Twitter are both at Hip Hop Hercules.
And Instagram and Twitter at Ler Stevens.
Get them both popping. Put them on your joints. Follow.
Let's get it. What we got coming up?
Next joint we got is G-Unit real quick. Then we're going to talk about the reunion.
Let's get it.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you niggas.
Before we get into that next joint, let's talk about that G-Unit reunion, Ler. Huh?
Hey, yo, let me ask you something.
Yep.
How you really feel about Kid though? As far as like, I'm not a fan though. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I'm going to respond with the same opinion. I
feel like he was unnecessary a little bit.
Listen to that voice, bro. It's irritating. Sounds a little bit like I can't deal with that.
He used to be on Young Money though, right?
He was signed to Young Money for a quick minute. Boys from New Orleans got shot 7 times. I repeat, 7 times.
Let him not hear this interview.
Yeah, nah, don't come after me, but you trash. So he's got some nice bars. If you could get past that voice, he said, I love that line. I feel that the unit's back like $1 million, motherfucker, do the math. But
I feel like I don't think he trashed like lyrically, but I feel like he was just unnecessary addition. Like he didn't have to be in G-Unit.
If I'm gonna speak frankly, I'm gonna say that 50 was doing his work on Animal Ambition and his solo work, and he wanted a boy to team up with since he made enemies with all the G-Unit members, so that he teamed up with him, and then he said, hell, I gotta bring him to the camp now.
Yeah, you can't leave him astray.
Nah, okay. Absolutely not. Now let me ask you something. With the unit members, aside from Kid, who is the lowest cat? Not that you saying Kid's the worst in G-Unit, but who's the worst?
Other than Kid, the worst in G-Unit to me.
So Kid is the worst.
No. The worst to me, period, is Yayo.
Yayo is ass, yo. Everybody. I couldn't believe that he was able to rhyme Murcielago off the Beauty of Independence tape straight up.
Yo, I can't get with the yayo movements. Ever since back in the day, though, I really wasn't messing with yayo.
Never got, they were boys since they were children, so I understand why he put them on, But gosh, as an MC, he is not good at all. Toughest, give me the toughest in the camp.
Come on, son.
Are we gonna just drop the obvious?
We gotta drop the obvious. 50 be spitting on everything.
See, I'm gonna go with you with 50 with that quality of career.
Right.
But if I'm going bar for bar, I'm going Banks all day. PLK.
But if I'm going with passion, I'm gonna go with Young Buck.
Yes, absolutely.
If I'm gonna go passion, I'm gonna go Buck.
If you watch him in the studio, he's absolutely psycho.
But I can't. This is like a kid voice. I can't get past Lloyd Banks' voice, man.
I love that raspy joint.
I can't do it.
That's got New York written all over it. I love that shit.
I feel that, man. I feel that. I mean, but hey, G Unit back together. They just dropped the #1 on iTunes surprise album,
The Beauty of Independence, the EP, and they actually announced that the second half, which they were gonna make a full album, is called The Beauty of the Beast. So I'm guessing that's gonna be a surprise as well. But we all happy that the unit's back, and hopefully some magic comes together.
I agree.
We ready for that next track? Let's keep it to New York on this one.
Let's do it. Hey yo, just a little surprise, a little switch up for y'all.
Now we gonna come because I just want to stay on that New York tip. Hold up, I think we got a caller.
We got a caller. Let me see what we about. Hey. Answer.
What's poppin'?
Where the caller at?
Hello?
Hello?
I guess caller dropped the line
caller
right there.
dropped. My bad about that, y'all. Thanks for calling in, though.
All right, well, we were staying on that New York tip. Troy Ave.
The caller's back.
Yo.
Hey, what's happening?
We got several calls coming in at the same time right now. What's up?
Am I on the radio?
You are on the radio. What's poppin'?
What's your name?
Is there anything hip hop related you'd like to speak about besides your mother?
Well, Beyonce's still the shit.
Beyonce is the ish.
Speaking of B, can I listen to Drugs and Love, please?
No, ma'am. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, we on that New York tip. My boy, talk to me about Troy Ave. I know you're not a huge listener or follower,
man.
but what you think?
Powder.
Powder. VSB
He is very
record.
good at branding, if I do say so myself. Because you're going to make sure you hear that powder everywhere, every interview, every song, you got the powder.
Also, material-wise, every snapback, every hoodie, every T-shirt.
I used to tune into Troy Ave. I found out about him on Hot 97. He did an interview real late with Rosenberg.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, so I dug into that. I dug into him through that.
I'm going to tell you right off the top, though, I think that he is the next 50. I mean, the boy...
But 50 don't agree, though, is the thing.
50 didn't agree a couple months ago, but that was before the New York City, the album came out. And you know what? I don't think that Troy gives a shit what 50 thinks, because he still calls him an influence. He still says Get Rich or Die Trying is one of the greatest New York hip-hop albums of all time.
Because Troy Ave not fake. From what I saw, he a real dude.
Troy Ave,
take it back.
Troy Ave is one of those cats that will go to full lengths to show you that he had money before hip-hop and that dope dealing was real to him because he wasn't broke before. We got another caller on the line.
What y'all got?
You. Yeah, what's going on? You got Hip Hop Hercules and Ler Stevens. What's going on?
Happening? Hey, shout out to Mr. Good Bars. I saw you last week, my man. You a good dude. Yo, slide me some tracks in my Facebook too, man. Definitely send me things.
Yo, while we got you on the line, you got opinion on my boy Troy Ave?
Oh, Troy, oh, he's fire.
He's fire, right?
Oh, fire.
Word.
I can miss hit one right now.
Love to hear it. Yo, call again, all right?
All right, play.
What's up?
One. Yup. So we just spoke about BSB Records. My boy Troy Ave. He's on the come up. Next album coming soon, hopefully. And yo, let's get into the next track. A real New York cat that's been doing
Let's
it.
get on it.
Ha! Joey Badass, Big
Pro
Dusty,
era, Beast Coast, baby.
Progressive, son.
How you feeling about that track, man?
Blah. Amazing New York production, yo.
Amazing. I mean, listen, man, you can't really go wrong with the era in certain aspects. I ain't wanna put myself all the way out there and say you can't go wrong with the era, because they do got some weak points, but all around they be doing their thing.
Alright, so this is a big camp. We talking about
A
large,
huge camp.
huge camp of young cats too. So that's always important. I mean, New York's always been about that youth joint. Talk to me about the hottest cats in the group.
I'm gonna have to get a hottest cat in the group to Nick Caution.
Yeah.
The only white boy in the group, man.
I mean, I think he's got a little Puerto Rican in him or something.
He
with
gotta
that
have
haircut.
a little flavor to him.
Oh shit. You know what? I think Nick's nice with the bars, but I think he lacks that flow that other type dudes do. I mean,
who better than him other than Joey in the group? Come on.
Aside from, rest his soul, Cap Steez, I don't know. CJ Fly a little. No,
not even close.
I'm not saying that he is better. I'm saying CJ Fly would be better if his flavor was hotter, if he had a better flow.
He got some little weird little voice thing going on.
Yeah. But lyrically, you're gonna tell me he don't surpass Caution?
Nah. And you know what? Lyrically, maybe. But as far as a song and a verse go and giving you that feeling, Nick Caution is really on it. Like, he got a certain, twist and little flavor to what he do.
All right, so agree to disagree. We're both gonna say that sonically Caution is better, CJ Fly is a better lyricist, but nobody touches Joey.
Yeah,
nobody.
Passion and delivery, Joey he grown so much, and he sound like a grown man now. Like, he really rapping.
We just waiting for him to get signed. Everyone has called this boy. Everyone.
He don't want it. He don't want that.
Nah, he's sticking the independent route, he said, until he gets that 360 and mom's out the hood. Shout out to Joey on Vlad TV a couple nights ago. I saw that he moved his mom from one hood to the other, but progress is progress.
Progress is progress. But speaking on Vlad TV though,
yeah, what's popping?
What you think about your man Lord Jamar?
I hate. Nah. I honestly am in the middle right now of writing a letter to Vlad about Lord Jamar. Yo, I am a huge Brand Nubians fan. Shout out to Grand Pooba. Right. Shout out to Sadat X. Lord Jamar, fuck you, son.
Yo, I feel like he doing too much on Vlad.
Yo, he's homophobic. He is crazy racist. Yo, not about it. Not about it. And
he said there was no room for white people in hip hop.
No room. He said it is not our. He said we do not have decisions to make. We can't bring our opinion into the game.
I don't think that's right, man. Look at Alchemist and look at Evidence. Like, come on.
Alchemist, Evidence, Ritz, G-Eazy, Action Bronson. It's a new era. We got to move on. Yo,
I think he's not open enough. He old and closed in. Like,
he's also a 5%er Islam, so they have the white devil idea.
So if he doing that, he really don't like white people.
No,
period.
No, most definitely not. And you know what, bro? If you don't have room for white people in hip hop, then you got to watch out, because Hip Hop Hercules is coming strong.
Right. And I support it.
I know you do.
Come on, Jamar, step it up.
Yeah, come on, get out of that ignorant state. That's not right.
It's cool, man. But we gonna continue on with this music.
I ain't trying to get too fixated on the New York joints, but we just gonna hit you with that new club bang. I know it's a Thursday. I know y'all popping bottles. I had a few before we came into the studio. Yo, it's that new Bobby Shmurda dance. I got the remix, so we got a couple nice verses and not just that. Yo, let it rock.
About a week ago.
Blah.
Heavy hitter.
Niggas got me on my Brooklyn shit.
So that's that. You gotta cut off a little minute.
Yeah, it's a long song.
It's a long song, and no offense, we don't want to hear the last couple verses.
Who the last couple verses? I never heard this one yet.
Who's going off right now? Problem? Who that?
I don't even know who that is.
That's Problem. Yeah, that's Problem. Problem's a problem. I mean, yo, I like that mixtape he did, 354 Lift Off. That was nice. Nice. But so Bobby Shmurda, does he have talent?
No. But he has hits.
He has a hit.
I seen a song he did with some guy named TK somewhere, and it was a smash. But I feel like Bobby Shmurda is Trinidad James. The formula. That's the Trinidad. Look where Trinidad is right now.
I have to agree with the talent list of, coming out with that one smash and then boom, signed Trinidad James, Def Jams.
I know his record label regrets signing him right now, Trinidad.
Absolutely.
Because they probably signed him for an album deal, 2 out maybe, you know what I mean? And they regretting it because he sucks. And he don't got nothing to come back to respond to that.
He has a single that went platinum, period. That's the end. That could be that. Hopefully that's the end of Trinidad James' career because I never want to see that cat again.
Yeah. That Females Only gem was all right, though.
Yeah, it was better. It was better than blah 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 blah. Yeah, all gold everywhere.
But I feel like Bobby Shmurda is the next step to that. Cause I watched the interview with 50 Cent on Hot 97, and he was talking about Bobby Shmurda was the next like Chief Keef sort of, and I'm like, bro, Chief Keef's still pushing right now.
Chief Keef is barely pushing right now.
He barely pushing, but his Don't Like, he still had hits after Don't Like. He had
course.
The Sit-Go, he had the...
Oh, no, in comparison, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying, he's still...
Yeah.
But so Bobby Shmurda is definitely not in a Chief Keef formula. I don't think so. Maybe it's too early to predict.
What Jim Jones's recommendation to him, and I got to agree with, was come out with 4 more dance songs, if you can, with certain dances, silly dances to them. And the ladies are the ones that are spending money on music anyway. And that's it. If he tries to take the album route, he will fail. I apologize.
Yeah.
He has no formula for the album. Yo, he signed to Epic Records already. He just dropped Shmurda, just dropped the Shmoney Dance.
And they about to yank him for all that money that he got from the Shmurda Dance. Mm-hmm. And that's a wrap.
And that's a wrap for him and them. I mean, bad decisions are made. But that's a good track with the remix because Fabulous, I ain't been hearing enough of him.
It was actually, it's a remix with French Montana on it.
Yeah, Montana, you got the high, and I think it takes the last verse. High. And Jada too, Jada Kiss, one of the strongest and long.
Let's not get into Jada Kiss. Please not, because I got some bad blood with Jada.
Recently,
right now.
My boy had a run-in with Jada recently, so this is personal when it comes to this.
This ain't business, it's personal, Jada. I was supposed to meet you, Jada. I opened for you, Jada, and you gonna lead a building? But you know what? I understand, man.
To hear that my boy came to town, Vermont was cool, but when you leave, you start the show 20 minutes before the club closes. No respect on that.
And then I heard he was complaining about him not having no Hennessy in the back.
I mean, I complain about that every day, but...
Yeah, but bro, you got fans paying... They traveling from Boston, they traveling from all over to come to Vermont to see you, and you got a hissy fit about some... Handle that with the promoter later. You got a hissy about some Hennessy when people drove hours to see you, dog.
That should never affect your show.
Come on, Jada, not 20 minutes.
Yeah, no respect on that joint. All right, and again, we're going to come up with another... You know what? Let's switch it up. Not a New York track this time. All right, so we're going to go with that conscious new joint. Massive amounts of artists on this track. The Game, Don't Shoot, about Mike Brown and Ferguson. Yo, political.
We're going to talk about that coming back up.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, yo. How y'all feeling about that one right there, man?
I love the idea of the song. We get a bunch of top artists to come together and, put a track out about something that's really current and important.
But I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate because these rappers talk about shooting, and honestly, a lot of rappers like Meek Mill, he always talking about free Meek Mill, honestly, because I'm from Philly. But he talk about he go to the hood and give out book bags and da-da-da. But it comes down to the music. Like, if you out here talking about shooting, you can give out 40,000 book bags. But them kids is really listening what you got to say. That's what I got to say about it.
That's a huge subject.
It's a huge subject.
That's hip-hop at its core. I mean, that would take forever to speak about. Personally, I think that I love the fact that they're saying they're criticizing the people that are looting and throwing Molotovs through cars.
Right.
But you know what? You're right. I mean, you can't be a hypocrite when you're out here, especially when you're speaking about something that's so important to the whole country right now. Rest in peace, Mike Brown. Shot once in the back, 7 times in the front.
Right.
He was absolutely slayed down by a police officer. Literally today, this morning, videos came out of 2 contractors that were down the street. They watched it. You see the contractor, and that you have the audio of the contractor saying, "Why did he do that?" His hands were up. So I mean, it's a wrap. That's murder, and you know what? It's good that they come together for a cause.
And it's crazy because, man, like, you can't really judge all cops off of a few cops and police officers, but I'm not a fan of them, especially because of where I'm from, man. I'm from Philadelphia, man, South Philadelphia, and I seen things, man, and I'm not a fan of cops, and I don't like judging, stereotyping, but I'm just not a fan, man. Trust me, I hate it.
NYPD just killed Chris Gardner. Rest in peace, Chris Gardner.
They choked that man.
The police.
They choked that man. That's the man they choked on camera, right?
Yes, I can't breathe.
He said he cannot breathe. If he on the ground and retained already, what else can you do to him?
Kill him.
That's what they did.
What you could do is kill him.
Listen, man, but that's deep. That's deep. That's, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to depress everybody at the moment.
Yeah.
So we gonna get into something new for y'all, something else for y'all.
All right, we're gonna stick. Back to the New York tip.
New York is taking over.
New York has always been over, baby. I mean, this ain't New York totally because it's a whole group, but Slaughterhouse, one of the strongest camps out right now. This is Joel Ortiz's own track, but shout out to Joel Ortiz, amazing Puerto Rican artist, putting it out in the streets. But we're gonna talk about Slaughterhouse after the track.
He ain't better than Big Pun, no. He ain't better than Big Pun, no.
He is not better than Big Pun. Nobody's co-signing the idea that. Let's get it. Let's listen to this joint. Yeah, it was called Brother's Keeper.
Yeah, I got you, girl. Shout out Leah Ellis, Westchester, PA. Shout out to Dub CU. What's up, baby? Hey, listen, man. How you feel about that Brother's Keeper right there?
I mean, I love Slaughterhouse. There is no comparison, really. Well, actually, you know what? Let's talk comparisons. Let's talk
talk it. So right now, hip-hop powerhouse groups, we got TDE, we got Slaughterhouse, we got Pro Era, we got Our Future.
Yeah,
right?
If we talking real powerhouses, I don't know if
we can take Our Future out, but all right, we got TDE, Pro Era.
Yeah.
And
G-Unit. G-Unit's back.
Okay, G-Unit.
I mean, we're talking young.
1 through 4.
1 through 4.
1 being the best, 4 being the worst. Count down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
TDE, Slaughterhouse, Pro Average, G-Unit.
G-Unit number 1.
No, last. Sorry. Opposite end.
Listen, you start with the worst, go to the best.
Worst, G-Unit. Third, Pro Era. Second, Slaughterhouse. Number 1, TDE.
All right, for me.
Yeah.
Worst.
Yep.
Would be Slaughterhouse.
That's crazy.
Number 3, gotta be Pro Era. Number 2, G-Unit. No, actually, number 2.
Switch those 2 around.
Yeah, switch those 2 around, so it'll be TDE and then G-Unit. Because honestly, I rock with everybody in TDE, but Ab Soul is too overhyped for me, man. I cannot do it. I don't understand the Ab Soulness.
We got an Ab Soul song we playing in a minute. So
listen, man. I respect Ab Soul though.
Stop.
No. Honestly, feature wise, because I got hip hop Herc. I got him cracking up in here. But feature wise, I respect him because on Vic Mentor tape, I forgot what the song was called. He killed that joint. So feature wise, I rock with him. But I feel like maybe I gotta dig deep into the space references he be talking about, because I feel like he just be talking just to talk. What you guys say about that?
I know exactly what you mean about an MC talking just to talk. There are so many hipster type MCs that say poetic stuff that they don't even know themselves what they talking about. Ab-Soul is an intelligent human being. He suffered from Stephen Johnson's disease. He read books. He loves astronomy. He's a very intelligent human being. And I think that these days is the most. I think these days is the best album the last 3 months.
Big claims. But let's talk though, because I forgot that SZA and Isaiah Rashad was added to the roster.
Yeah.
What you think about Isaiah Rashad? I'm not a fan of SZA, to be honest. I feel like that whole slow ambience singing is already done. It's done. Jhené Aiko doing it. Like, it's done.
But she doing it at the same time as her.
Yeah, but Janae Aiko came out making a killing, and I can't imagine listening to a whole SZA album right now. I can't. I feel like it's overdone.
I agree about the whole album. I don't think conceptually she could come out with a whole tape. But yo, let's give her some time. I agree.
Okay, Isaiah Rashad.
Worst in the camp. Worst in the camp.
Welcome. Worst in the camp.
Besides SZA, worst in the camp by far.
Are you kidding me?
By far, worst in the camp.
I gotta disagree, man. My man Tape was actually pretty fire. Did you check that out?
I got the whole tape.
What you think about the Sylvia joint though? Sylvia demo.
It's alright. I got Shot You Down remix for a minute.
Yeah, because before we play this Shot You Down remix, right? This is why I put TD at number 2.
Yeah.
You gonna listen to Schoolboy Q verse and J Rock.
Yeah.
First of all, J Rock and Schoolboy came like they never did before. No pun intended. They did it. Just you know what? Just listen to the track, man, because this joint to make you cry probably.
Before I play it, let me throw my input on that. Yo, Isaiah Rashad is the kid of TDE.
Let's get it to you.
Yo, and this is not the best J Rock or
This is definitely one of the best. Come on, we'll let the people
Shot
decide.
You Down remix.
Let's go.
Setbacks free. My habits
Listen,
one
he
in my
going
sleep.
2 in right now. We had to slow it down because I feel like y'all was getting a little too much.
We got 2 more minutes to that verse.
Listen,
I mean, come
man,
on.
Listen, we finna knock the end of the show out real quick. We got 2 more joints for y'all. Period. We gonna be back next week, of course.
Yo, real quick, I wanted to get my boy. I told him during the song that I'm gonna hit him with a hard question.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want from worst to best TDE MCs. Ha!
Worst to best. Okay, we gonna go with the worst SZA. Oh, MCs.
MCs.
Okay. Well, SZA, she the worst anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the worst being. You gonna hate me, bro. Ab-Soul.
Yo, I'm gonna stand up in this joint.
Worst gonna be Ab-Soul for me, baby.
All right,
Then we gonna go with Isaiah.
Okay, good.
Then we gonna go with Jay. Then we gonna go with School. And then we gonna go with Kendrick being the best.
Kenneth, you're number 1. All right.
Yeah, gotta do it like that.
Yeah.
So what would you? Cause you ain't like when I said Soul was the worst. So give me your list. Worst to best. TDE.
Nah, I didn't ask that question for it to be responded back to. Shit. Rashad, worst. No questions asked.
Okay.
Like you said, kid shouldn't have been added to the camp, but Rashad, worst. And by the way, worst does not mean bad. These are all incredible.
It's just
MCs.
an order of the group.
Yeah, the least talented to most talented, all being talented. Rashad, worst. Wow.
Who next, baby? Who next?
I'm gonna have to go with Rock. I love Rock. I love early Rock when he was rocking with Kendrick. I mean, he's one of the first members of TDE.
Right.
I'm gonna have to go with him though, because it's just such a lyrical camp. I'm gonna go with then Schoolboy, and then I'm gonna go with Soul, and then obviously Kendrick's on top. But
this man had put Ab-Soul at number 2
without question.
I can't even fathom that right now.
If Ab-Soul comes out with one more tape just like these days, then he's next to Kendrick, and we really fighting for that number 1 spot.
With an album though.
Yeah, if he comes out, so what you think?
With an album though,
it's got to be an album. Kendrick's career is based off of 2 albums.
I think J Rock is the most inconsistent, honestly.
Yeah, because he's saying that business is really not allowing him to put out music.
Because they don't. I don't think they know how to market J Rock, honestly.
I mean, it's hard to market a West Coast rapper that doesn't like rapping a West Coast beats. In my opinion, that's incredible. But to everybody else, that's really a hard thing. So,
I mean, yeah, he definitely hard to market. I mean, listen, man, J Rock spit.
Yeah.
You're familiar. But Isaiah Rashad, I felt like when he first came out, he was a Kendrick clone. Remember on the BET Awards when he came out with the freestyle?
I thought
that was Kendrick, bro.
I was about to say, same haircut.
Not rapping wise, but it looked wise.
Same haircut, short, yeah. Same movements. Puts his hands over his head, peace signs, gunshots. You know what? Rashad's all right. I'm gonna give everyone time.
We gonna settle with Rashad's all right. He needs some time to grow. But listen, man, We was talking about West Coast. We was talking about this and that. But what about old school, this and that? That's a weird little segue. I ain't know how to break it in. But we going to take it old school for the end of the show.
Well, we talking about camps, so let's bring back one of the illest camps.
My man just segued me out of the water. We got the illest camps. We got Tribe and we got Slum Village, which Jay Dilla produced a lot of records for both of these camps. So we talking legendary camps. We gonna run a song and we gonna bring y'all right back with legendary camp comparisons.
I'm gonna start off that legendary camp joint with Tribe Called Quest, Butter. That's produced by the members of Tribe Called Quest. I think Skef and Slum had a little bit to do with it, but let's get popping.
Let's go. Hey, yo, how y'all feeling about that Tribe?
Classic joint right there.
Phife Dawg, man, listen, man, people always go with the classic answer about the best in Tribe, and I'm gonna give it to Phife Diggity off the bat. I'm not even a hipster though.
I think Q-Tip is a better MC, but I think Phife Dawg is slept on. I don't even think a lot of cats know who Phife Dawg's name.
I think they think it's Q-Tip and the other guy.
And the other guy,
but
exactly.
Definitely, Jerobi was his name, right?
Yeah.
The third boy. What did he even do? I'm not even educated on Jerobi.
Just Instinctive Travels. Just not the 1990 album Instinctive Travals. I mean, but shout out to Muhammad, yo, amazing.
Muhammad.
Yeah, you gotta shout out my boy for being an incredible DJ, also part of the group. But yeah, that's Low End Theory is one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time, without question. My boy right here loves the Love Movement. Yeah,
you know what, man? Low End Theory,
hipster, bro, hipster.
All that, Beats, Rhymes, and Life, all that. That's cool, but the Love Movement did it for me, man. Buster's Lamid, like wordplay, like all of that is really so classic to me. And I know they had to do that album to get out the deal, but it still came out great.
Yo, by the way, they still are not out of the deal.
That's politics and music, baby.
Yeah, they're still not out of the deal. That was their second to last album that they owed the company. And I guess my boy really likes the producer, the Uma. Maybe Ler should start listening a little more Q-Tip solo, because the Uma rocked down the Love Movement and then started doing all his tapes.
I'm getting educated.
I'm putting you on right now. Just listen to the first couple Q-Tip solo tapes.
I'm with it, bro.
All right, yo, we're going to end the night with one of the greatest producers, greatest groups in hip-hop history.
Peace,
yo, JD produced this track. JD produced this entire album. Shout out to them. Shout out to Slum Village. They were just in Burlington. Yo, amazing.
Let's go. Hey, but check that out, man. That's Slum Village. Fall in love. You not familiar, get real familiar, man. This your boy Ler.
This your boy Herc.
And you tuned into the Hip Hop Hour, and we out of here, man. Make sure you tune back in next week, same time.
I hope you enjoyed the first show, bro. Keep bringing knowledge, keep bringing good hip hop. Peace and love.
Let's do this, baby. We out.
One.